Alright, what is going on, everyone? Leon checking in. And it's getting cold outside. I mean, it is cold today. I'm cold right now. I actually turned the heat off just so it wouldn't be in the video. You wouldn't hear the noise from the heater. I'm cold. And as you know, the Pixelbook, it's made of aluminum, so that's cold too. But today we are here to talk about how to make your own custom skin, DIY on a budget. And the reason I want to do this video is I did get a skin for the Samsung Chromebook Plus. I got what is called a carbon skin from Decal Girl. Looks really nice. But the issue was that it was kind of expensive, and also it didn't have the coverage on the bottom. We only had the decal on the keyboard here and on the lid. But again, this was completely exposed. And as you can imagine, even though I babied this thing, did get some scratches on the bottom. So I'm gonna do my own decal this time. I'm gonna do my own skin. I'm gonna make it happen, and this is gonna save some money and it's gonna look good still. So anyways, what I have here is I have like some felt material, and this is gonna have some adhesive on it, and that's going to stick onto the Pixelbook. So that can be used on all surfaces if you like. Now this is adhesive, so I don't know if you're gonna remove it, if you might have some adhesive left on the Pixelbook, but it feels good, it will work good, it's easy to cut. That's the only thing to worry about. And this comes in different colors too. This was about $2.50 at my art supply store. So pretty cheap. You can get a few of these sheets. You could do your whole Pixelbook if you want to, or your Chromebook. Most importantly though, you gotta make sure everything closes, folds into tablet mode fine without this interfering. But this is really nice because it's super thin. And as you can see here, I already did a cutout here for the underside. That's gonna fit on there nicely. And it's nice too because it's felt-like material. It's gonna not only protect the aluminum finish, but you're also not gonna have a cold surface. So that's a plus there. So basically you cut all these different things to size here. And I always save the extra pieces here. You can use those for different parts of the Pixelbook or Chromebook. You know, we've got some small pieces here left over from cutting. And if you don't want to go with the felt finish, you can get a cling vinyl. I picked that up from my art supply store too. This was about $7.50 or so. Again, really cheap. It's going to be about a third of the price of a vinyl skin that you would buy online. And this is a pretty big roll. You could probably do a few Chromebooks, laptops. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on a game console, anything like that. Cut the size and get it on there. That'll work fine as well. So anyways, I gotta get to work. I'm gonna do some cutting here and try this out, make this look a little different, but also protect it. Now again, I went with a silver vinyl here, as you can see, and I'm really glad about this choice here. You can see it actually matches the Pixelbook really nice here. It is a little darker, but I think it's going to work. It's gonna do the job. So I'm going to start here by getting the skin that I pre-cut, which would be the felt here. I'm gonna get that on the bottom just to protect that underside. And we're just gonna peel from a corner here. And then we can get that on here. That's going to look really good. It's going to feel really good. It's going to provide a nice protective surface so that it won't get scratched. Now the ultimate test is to see if it folds over in the tablet mode here without interference. So we're going to go ahead and try that out. And here we go. Let's see what we get. So yes, it still folds in the tablet mode, Of course, it sticks up a little bit, but not too bad. I would still rather have the protection, so that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But if we were to hold it down, it's going to work fine, and it's not going to damage the hinge. And from doing the back earlier, we've got the small leftover pieces. I'm going to go ahead and use those on the side there, just because I like them. And this stuff actually stretches a little bit. It's got a little stretch to it, which is good. It's easy to work with. It shouldn't leave too much residue, and if it does leave something, it should be fairly easy to take off. So moving on here, we've got some extra pieces that I cut, and I want to put at the bottom here of the keyboard and also at the top. Just give it an all-around nice feel. And if anything's a little too long here, we could just go ahead and cut a little piece off, and then we could just fit that in there, make it look like one whole piece. And there's that. And then again, we're just gonna make sure it closes all the way, and it does. All right, so this time we skipped the hinges here with the cling vinyl, so it should be an easier application. All right, I am done here. This project is complete. I got the cling vinyl on the back of the Pixelbook here, and it actually looks really nice. I'm not even gonna lie, I messed up twice, but I still got some tiny air bubbles. What helped me out here is using a spray. I've got a little spray here. I spray it on the Chromebook or your tablet or smartphone. Spray that before you try to put the vinyl on. And then you're just gonna wanna use a credit card that will serve as a squeegee. That'll help get the air bubbles out a little bit better compared to if the device were completely dry. And of course, make sure you turn the device off. I kind of was ballsy and I didn't do that. And that's not smart, but we are okay. Also, the other tip I wanna provide is use a dry erase marker. And that is for good reason, because a lot of times I use the Pixelbook as the actual template, and as you could probably see there, I've got some marker there. Now it's dry erase marker, so it just rubs off, so we don't have to worry about that getting on there. But that's nice because you can use your actual Chromebook, Pixelbook, smartphone, tablet as an actual straight edge. Works great. So that is looking really good. I love it. And then we've got the felt on the bottom there. Again, that was very important, having something on the bottom, because with the aluminum and skins, I still don't get why they don't send you a vinyl for the bottom. Doesn't make any sense. Now this lid here for the base, it looks like it's fairly easy to replace on these Chromebooks. They're just held in with screws, but why go ahead and have to replace that when you can just put a vinyl on it and replace the vinyl? So again, I got the felt on the bottom, looks great. And they should actually make a Pixelbook that comes like that, because that actually is nice. I like it. And then obviously we've got the keyboard area. I put some felt around there. So the whole point of this is now I can finally enjoy this. I am not even gonna lie, I didn't want to take this off my desk. This thing has been sitting here on this desk because I was afraid of scratching it and just anything. I had to get a skin on it first, learning from the Samsung Chromebook Plus, just knowing that aluminum scratch is really easy. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, make sure you leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. And if you can, support the channel, hit the subscribe button, that'll help us out. And until next time, Leon checking out.